Greetings, my friends. It is an honor and privilege to be here with all of you today. My name is Brian Tracy, and I'm here to talk to you about something that is absolutely critical to your success, happiness, and fulfillment in life, your confidence. You see, confidence is the foundation upon which all of our achievements are built. It is the fuel that propels us forward, the wind that fills our sails, and the light that guides us through the darkest of times. And yet, so many of us struggle with confidence, allowing it to slip away bit by bit until we find ourselves feeling small, uncertain, and powerless. But, my friends, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. Today, we're going to dive deep into the 10 bad habits that destroy your confidence, and I'm going to show you how to overcome them once and for all. Now, I know what you're thinking, 10 bad habits. Isn't that a lot to tackle? And you're absolutely right. But the truth is, these 10 habits are the most insidious, the most pervasive, and the most damaging when it comes to our confidence. And if we can conquer them, my friends, the sky is the limit. So let's get started, shall we? The first bad habit that destroys your confidence is comparison. Oh, how we love to compare ourselves to others, don't we? We look at the success of our friends, our colleagues, our neighbors, and we think, why can't I be like them? What am I doing wrong? And in the process, we lose sight of our own unique strengths, talents, and abilities. But my friends, comparison is the thief of joy. It robs us of our self-worth, our self-esteem, and our belief in ourselves. And the worst part is a trap that we so easily fall into without even realizing it. The solution: embrace your own unique journey. Stop focusing on what others have and start celebrating what you've accomplished. Recognize that each of us has our own path to follow, our own obstacles to overcome, and our own triumphs to celebrate. When you can do that, my friends, you'll find that your confidence soars. The second bad habit that destroys your confidence is negative self-talk. Oh, how we can be our own worst enemies, can't we? We look in the mirror and all we see are the flaws, the imperfections, the things we wish we could change. And then we start berating ourselves, telling ourselves that we're not good enough, that we'll never amount to anything. But, my friends, that negative self-talk is like a cancer that eats away at our confidence little by little. It's a habit that's so ingrained in us, so automatic that we hardly even notice it. And the more we indulge in it, the more it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The solution: catch yourself in the act. Whenever you hear that inner critic start to speak up, stop and challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or am I just being overly critical? Then replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Tell yourself that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you are destined for greatness. The third bad habit that destroys your confidence is fear of failure. Oh, how we dread the thought of failure, don't we? We're so afraid of making mistakes, of falling short, of not living up to the expectations of others, that we end up paralyzed, unable to take the leap, unable to take the risks that could lead us to greatness. But, my friends, failure is not the enemy. In fact, it is the very thing that allows us to grow, to learn, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Every successful person you've ever admired has faced their fair share of failures, and it is those failures that have made them stronger, more resilient, and more confident. The solution: embrace failure as a necessary part of the journey. When you fail, don't see it as a setback, but as an opportunity to learn and improve. Dust yourself off, take a deep breath, and try again. And the more you do this, the more you'll start to see failure as a stepping stone to success, rather than a roadblock. The fourth bad habit that destroys your confidence is procrastination. Oh, how we love to put things off, don't we? We tell ourselves that we'll do it later, that we have plenty of time, that it's not that important. And before we know it, the deadline is looming, and we're scrambling to get it done. But, my friends, procrastination is the enemy of confidence. When we procrastinate, we're not only putting off the task at hand, but we're also undermining our own belief in ourselves. We're telling ourselves that we're not capable, that we're not worthy, that we're not up to the challenge. The solution: develop a sense of urgency. Recognize that every moment you waste is a moment you could be using to move closer to your goals. Break down your tasks into smaller, more manageable steps and commit to taking action on them, no matter how small. And when you do, you'll start to see your confidence grow, bit by bit. The fifth bad habit that destroys your confidence is perfectionism. How we strive for perfection, don't we? We want everything to be just right, every detail to be flawless, every outcome to be exactly as we envisioned it. But my friends, perfectionism is the enemy of progress. When we're so focused on getting everything perfect, we end up paralyzed, unable to take action, unable to move forward. And in the process, we undermine our own confidence, telling ourselves that we're not good enough, that we'll never measure up. The solution: embrace the concept of good enough, recognize that perfection is an illusion, and that the only way to grow and improve is to take imperfect action. Stop striving for perfection and start focusing on progress instead. When you do, you'll find that your confidence will soar, because you'll be celebrating your victories rather than dwelling on your failures. The sixth bad habit that destroys your confidence: self-doubt. Oh, how we can be our own worst critics, can't we? We second-guess ourselves, we question our abilities, we wonder if we're really cut out for the challenges we face. But my friends, self-doubt is the kryptonite of confidence. When we're constantly doubting ourselves, we're not only undermining our own success, but we're also sending a clear message to the world that we're not to be taken seriously. The solution: develop a strong sense of self-belief. Remind yourself of your past successes, your unique strengths and talents, and the progress you've made. And when self-doubt starts to creep in, challenge it head on. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that I can't do this? And then replace those doubts with the knowledge that you have what it takes to succeed. The seventh bad habit that destroys your confidence is people-pleasing. Oh, how we love to bend over backwards to make others happy, don't we? We say yes when we want to say no. So we take on tasks that we don't really want to do, and we sacrifice our own needs and desires in order to make sure that everyone else is satisfied. But my friends, people-pleasing is the enemy of confidence. When we're constantly putting the needs of others before our own, we're not only neglecting our own self-care, but we're also undermining our own sense of self-worth. The solution: learn to set healthy boundaries. Recognize that you're not responsible for making everyone else happy, and that it's okay to say no sometimes. Focus on taking care of yourself first, and then use that strong foundation to support the people you care about. When you do, you'll find that your confidence will soar, because you'll be living authentically, true to your own values and beliefs. The eighth bad habit destroys your confidence is lack of self-care. Oh, how we can neglect our own well-being, can't we? We work long hours, we skip meals, we don't get enough sleep, and we forget to take time for ourselves to recharge and rejuvenate. My friends, self-care is the foundation of confidence. When we're not taking care of ourselves, both physically and mentally, we're not only depleting our energy and our resources, but we're also sending a clear message to the world that we're not worthy of taking care of. The solution: prioritize self-care as a non-negotiable part of your routine. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and taking time for exercise and relaxation. And don't forget about the importance of mental health. Make sure you're taking time to engage in activities that nourish your soul, whether it's meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature. The ninth bad habit that destroys your confidence is lack of goal setting. Oh, how we can drift aimlessly through life, can't we? We have a vague sense of what we want to achieve, but we don't have a clear plan or a roadmap to get us there. But my friends, goal setting is the key to confidence. When we have a clear vision of what we want to accomplish and a plan to make it happen, we're not only giving ourselves a sense of purpose and direction, but we're also creating a framework for success that boosts our self-belief and our self-esteem. The solution: get specific with your goals. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps and create a timeline for achieving them. And don't forget to celebrate your progress along the way. Every small victory is a step closer to your ultimate goal and a boost to your confidence. The 10th and final bad habit that destroys your confidence is lack of self-acceptance. Oh, how we can be so hard on ourselves, can't we? We focus on our flaws, our shortcomings, our perceived weaknesses, and we forget to appreciate the incredible, unique individuals that we are. But My friends, self-acceptance is the foundation of confidence. When we can embrace ourselves, flaws and all, and recognize that we are worthy of love, respect, and success, we're not only unlocking the key to our own happiness, but we're also giving ourselves the freedom to reach for the stars. The solution: practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would extend to a dear friend. Recognize that no one is perfect and that your flaws are what make you human. And when you can do that, my friends, you'll find that your confidence soars because you'll be living authentically true to yourself. So there you have it, the 10 bad habits that destroy your confidence and the solutions to overcome them. But my friends, this is just the beginning. The journey to building unshakable confidence is a lifelong one, and it requires dedication, hard work, and a willingness to challenge ourselves. But I can tell you from personal experience that the rewards are beyond measure. When you conquer these bad habits, when you reclaim your self-belief and your self-worth, the world opens up to you in ways you never thought possible. You'll find that the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become mere stepping stones to success. You'll discover that the dreams you once thought were out of reach are now within your grasp. And my friends, that is the power of confidence. It is the fuel that propels us forward, the wind that fills our sails, and the light that guides us through the darkest of times. And it is ours for the taking if we're willing to put in the work. So let's get started, shall we? Let's tackle these bad habits one by one and watch as our confidence grows. Our self-belief soars, and our lives are transformed in ways we never could have imagined. Because, my friends, the future is ours, and it's time to claim it. Thank you, and God bless.